This week we're in Grand Canyon National Park and we're exploring the South Rim. Today we're checking out the amazing canyon viewpoints along Hermit Road. Come join me for a breezy clifftop adventure. Unless you're visiting in the winter months, private vehicles are not permitted on Hermits Road, so you'll either have to hike, bike, or take the free NPS Shuttle Service trips here from spring through fall. Today I'm doing a mix of hiking and taking the shuttle, which can easily be accessed from the Grand Canyon Village, where there's plenty of parking. And for this trip, you want to jump on the red shuttle, which takes off every 10 to 30 minutes, depending on the time of day. Our first stop along Hermit Road is Trailview Overlook. This spot gets its name from the views it offers of the famous Bright Angel Trail. Here you can see the trailhead from the village and the brutal switchbacks with over 3,000 feet of descent down to Indian Gardens until finally it disappears in the chasm below. The Maricopa Point Overlook boasts 180-degree unobstructed views facing northeast, making it a popular spot for sunrise. While hiking the entire 7 miles out to Hermits Rest and then 7 miles back to Hermits Rest might be a full-day trip, you can stop at a few of the points and take the gravel and dirt paths for short hikes with fun views too. About half a mile west of Maricopa Point, you'll find Powell Point and the memorial built here. Now this spot not only provides expansive views, it commemorates the first exploratory trips down the Colorado River by Major John Wesley Powell and his crew. cliff's edge at both Maricopa and Powell Points, you can see a section of the Tonto Trail below and a glimpse of the Colorado River, even remnants of the old Orphan Lode mine, which started mining copper in 1891, and it went on to produce rich uranium ore until 1967. Powell first came upon this region during an expedition in 1896, which started along the Green River in Wyoming. After 3 months navigating the rapids and harsh summer conditions, the group barely survived the ordeal and passed through what they dubbed the Granite Prison. Just a short quarter-mile walk from Powell Point is Hopi Point, which is certainly a highlight along Hermits Road. The panoramic views from west to east make this a great go-to spot for sunrise or sunset. Another wonderful spot along this journey is Mohave Point. The viewpoint, called the Alligator, offers spectacular views of the Colorado River framed by unique formations like the Tower of Set and the Tower of Ra. Mohave Point is a great place to visit, especially if you have a fear of heights, because there are multiple overlooks that are fenced in. However, if you want to adventure, there are some great views along the path too. Just always honor your own skill and safety level when you're on these cliff edges. The Abyss is another stop along the Hermit Road route, and this area showcases the longest vertical drop found anywhere along the south rim. This sheer cliff has been solely caused by gravity pulling the rocks away from the wall, as opposed to fault lines and water runoff that form most of the features found in this park. Monument Creek Vista is the next stop along our Hermit Road adventure. Not only does Monument Creek Vista have great views of the Granite Rapids on the Colorado River, but the cliffs down below are spectacular to see from this point. The Monument Creek Vista stop along Hermit Road is actually the starting path of the Greenway Trail, a paved pedestrian path that used to be a historic carriage road, and it heads west to Hermits Rest. If there's one spot to visit along this stretch of road, it's probably Pima Point. The overlook is one of the best places to see and sometimes even hear the Colorado River and its roaring rapids below. The panoramic views here are remarkable. Looking east, we can see past Mohave Point, and to the west is a 7,000-foot high plateau called Cataract Plains. Our final stop today is Hermits Rest. This spot was named after Louis de Boucher, known as the Hermit of Hermit Creek Basin. In fact, he lived in this area alone for over 20 years. Hermits Rest marks the western end of the 13-mile rim trail, as well as the start of the Hermit Trail. The steep 20-mile round-trip trail to the Colorado River descends down 4,300 feet. Definitely not a gentle day hike. Built in 1914, the structure at Hermit's Rest was designed by Mary Coulter, an architect who did quite a bit of work in this region, including the Navajo Point Watchtower. Now here you'll also find a gift shop, snack bar, and restrooms before hopping on the shuttle and returning back to Grand Canyon Village. Thank you so much for joining me this week in Grand Canyon National Park. For details on each of the spots we visited today, see my full Hermit Road blog post at flyingdawnmarie.com. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe. And until next week, I hope you find adventure and encouragement wherever you go. Bye.